Alrighty, so revealing the lies. Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay, so they're all smiley and nice. So let's just get straight to the easiest way I can think of to show them that they are lying and take a better look at themselves, because it's extremely hard to get through to them. So you'll need three passages from the Bible. So you'll need Daniel 10:13. Alright, Daniel 10:13. You'll need John 8:43 to 44, and you'll need 1 Thessalonians 4:16. This is their favourite one. Alright, so this is this one here proves that it's Michael. For them, that their God is Michael. This here proves that their God's Michael. So what it's got here is, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trump of God. Alright, so it must be God because he's got the trump of God, but they won't agree with that. He has a voice that sounds like an archangel, but they say he has a voice of archangel because he is an archangel. Alright, so this is their thing here. So when you look at archangel, the word for archangel, right, and you click on it, it'll take you to G743, right? Archangel, or chief of the angels. Alright, so that's another thing they say with Michael. He's a chief. Alright, and the other word you can use is prince. So the Jews, after exile, distinguish several orders of angels. Some reckon 4 angels. Okay, so they're saying like 4 archangels or chief angels. Not there's only 4 angels, otherwise what's the point in having a chief one? Some reckon 4 archangels according to the 4 sides of God's throne. Highest ranks, highest spirits. Alright, so a chief angel. Alright, a chief angel. Archangel. So he's a chief of angels. Alright, so the other one, if you want to look for, is this one here, H4317, Michael. Now Michael's name, who is like God, is a question. Alright, you'll see it here. Who is like God? It's not a statement. Michael, who is like God? He is not like God. It's a question. Who is like God? Alright, so that's what he's called, Michael. So they think it means he's saying Michael, who is like God. The name Michael is the actual words, so you can't say who is like God, who is like God. If you see what I mean. Alright, so it's a question. So you take them, you say to ask them a question. Alright, so how many archangels are there? And let them know you know about chief angel and prince. Alright, and they very likely will say 1. Alright, say 1. Alright, if they don't, that's great, but read them this anyway. If they say there's 3 or 4, that's wonderful. I doubt they'll say that, but they should just say 1. So you come here, Daniel 4:13. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia stood with me 120 days. Stood me 120 days. Sorry. But lo, Michael. Alright, so you'll click on that and see who Michael is. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. Alright, so this is one of the chief princes. Alright, so that doesn't say the chief prince. If there was only one archangel, it would say the chief prince. Alright, but it doesn't. It says one of the chief princes. Alright, so there's more than one. Okay, so you get them to have a look at that and say, do you agree? And hopefully they agree. You say you have to agree because it's in their book as well, right? It's in their Bible, and it'll say this, one of the chief princes. That's the thing, you've got to use only stuff that's in their book, otherwise they won't listen to you. You're a pagan, right? And you're deceived, and they won't want to argue because they think all your Bibles are corrupt. Alright, so it must be in their Bible. So one of their chief princes. Okay, so you go to their Thessalonians one, and you say, okay, read this one here. For God himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel. And you go, okay, which archangel is that? Alright, ask them which archangel. And they say, Michael. How do you know? Show me, prove it. Prove it's Michael. Right? So you say archangel or chief of angels, all right, and it'll say here a chief angel, and then you take them to Daniel again if you like. You say, look, one of the chief princes. All right, so which one of the chief princes is it? Which one of the archangels is it? All right, so if they say it's still Michael, you show them this. Why do you not understand my speech? Even because you cannot hear my words. You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. Alright, and you tell them that. You say, now you just lied to me. You guys know what happens to liars, alright? They have no part in heaven. There is not going to be any liars. So let's try again. How many archangels are there? What does this say? One of the chiefs. So you say there is more to one. Okay. So you can say there's two if you like. I don't care, but as long as there's no more than one. You say, okay, so how do you know which archangel this is that comes with the voice of the trump? Alright, and this is all you need to do is just put some doubt in their head. Okay? Alright, God bless.